Good morning, everybody. We're live.
It's not.
We're live though, right now. Episode 7, Mike and Dan's popcorn stand. Sika's in the living room. We're in apartment 709. She told me not to give out our apartment number. Tracy thinks that we're so famous from this thing that we've recorded. This is our 7th episode that people are going to come knocking on our door in Seattle, Washington. People know
because people follow you home from work every day. Like they're just, oh my god, I need to know where this guy lives because I need to stalk him.
I've heard bits and pieces on YouTube of his voice, and now I need to know what he looks like and where he lives. What does he live in?
And that doesn't even say much either. That's just it's a number.
Right,
in one of the major cities in the U.S.
We live in one of the 2 apartment complexes, and there's actually one over there. There's another. I can see 5 of them out my window.
And it's not like, okay, this is the only one with 7 floors, so it's gonna just give it away.
This one even goes up higher.
Yeah. So, oh man,
what the fuck's going on outside right now? I should probably close that window. Some homeless dude's rolling out a couch out there or something.
Oh, it's probably that dude that was just hanging out by the dumpster for those past few days.
I almost hit him one morning. I was leaving for work, and his foot was sticking out, and I almost ran his foot over.
I mean, that's pretty understandable too, because it's next to a dumpster.
Right.
So it's it's probably a piece of trash. Nope, that's a human leg.
Yeah. And I leave here at 6:00 in the morning, so it's still dark.
Yeah. And then when I was looking out the window the other day, I saw the cops. They were just like, "Hello, good morning," and he just went about his day. I was like, "Hey, guy, maybe you should go somewhere, a little bit safer. You're in the middle of a driveway,
pretty much."
And there's even though it's an alleyway, there's still a lot of traffic that goes through there. People coming
daily.
and going.
Now that there's a couch out there now.
Now he's got a hangout.
But I've yet to see anybody sleeping on that couch, which is surprising.
It's probably because they're waiting for it to not be soaked anymore.
Probably. But he was sleeping on some soaked cardboard that one morning, so I can't imagine sleeping on a soaked couch could be any worse.
Oh man! So since we've been back,
it's good to be back though.
And
it's good to be back.
We're finally catching up on some shows, some TV series, and trying to get back in the now.
Hulu.
And then there's that one you told me about. The festival thing.
Fire Festival.
Yes.
Fire Festival.
There's 2 documentaries on the thing, and
there is.
I'm blown away. So this happened in 2017, right?
2017, yeah. So they were supposed to have from April 28th to the 30th, and from May 5th to the 7th in 2017, down in the Bahamas.
That's what I don't understand. Is this. I mean, the documentaries, the couple documentaries, obviously put together pretty good to where it's how did I not know about this in 2018?
Right. No bands were confirming that they were going down to this island that was previously owned by Pablo Escobar.
And that was one of the things they made it very clear was yes, you can use this island, but you keep that name out. They were very clear. And it seemed like they instantly
right off in the promo.
They didn't even have anything set up. They just had this outrageous video. Do you have that?
Yeah. So it was all inspired by Instagram social media influencers. So they had
and even I had no clue that was even a thing until this influencer. It's just a person with 1 million followers or some shit.
It's just a chick in a bikini. You got tits and a tight body, you're an influencer.
Yeah, that's
pretty much
outrageous.
Are
we getting just that old to where we don't know this stuff, or is it just happening so quickly that
I was listening to Chris D'Elia's podcast one day, and he was talking about girls on there or whatever, and if you're a guy and taking pictures.
Oh yeah, what is it? Hashtag the
unfollowing. The unfollowing. Yeah. So he's talking about that, and it just made me think about that fat dude in Australia. He was taking pictures of that girl at the pool. It's what the fuck? And it's all just for the internet.
So that girl, she's an influencer that he was taking pictures of.
All right, let's watch this promo here and see what it's all about. If it'll play.
Okay, so yeah, this is like all the stuff that they were like filming during the documentary, like all the footage
Yeah.
of this.
And so apparently this is like the only footage that they had. The whole, like, so the closer it got. 2 weekends.
An immersive music festival.
Like, these wristbands were like $100,000. So you paid $100,000 for a wristband, and then plane tickets down here.
Like all of this just seems so like
Unrealistic.
Yeah.
One's owned by Pablo Escobar, right off the bat. So this dude bought this island.
which wasn't even what they're promoting right now
yeah.
either, because they got kicked off of the original.
Yeah. So then they go to this pig
The
island.
pig, yeah, the pig island where they swim. It's not even where they are. Like,
So they got all these social media influencers, I guess that's what you call them, in this video, just having the time of their lives. It's just a big ass party, a quest. What the fuck?
to push beyond those boundaries. That
So apparently he was
is out of control.
just like, and like he was this guy made money scamming, I think.
So I think he's just a professional liar. That's all.
So like he teamed up with the one and only Ja Rule.
The one and only.
Like what? I like how was he even still relevant? So this guy's name is Billy McFarland. He's the CEO of Fire Media Inc. It was created with intent of promoting the company's Fire app for booking music talent. So this app was supposed to be like you just go on and be like, oh, I want Blink 182 or to play.
So the
it.
regular Joe Schmo could like throw a
Yeah.
bid at them, basically.
Yeah, so I want you to play at my son Trevor's 1-year-old birthday party in November.
And we want Kanye for that.
Please.
How much?
How much for a 1-year-old's birthday party? So apparently, I mean, that app obviously didn't work either. But so they,
Okay, that makes sense. So this festival was supposed to put that app on the map for everybody, right?
Yeah,
Like that was their
right.
intention. Okay.
yeah. So and then now there's 2 documentaries out. There's 2 documentaries. One on Hulu's called Fire Fraud, and Netflix's Fire: The Greatest Party That Never Happened. So he pleaded guilty to 1 count of wire fraud to defraud investors, on a 2nd count to defraud a ticket vendor in March of 2018. And then in October of 2018, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison and ordered to forfeit $26 million, which is like not even close to what he
Stole?
Stole, yeah, to what he stole. And then Ja Rule posted on Twitter that said it was not a scam and this is not my fault.
And he's just somehow free and clear of like
Yeah.
all charges.
Yeah, nothing ever. He never. But even in the Netflix one that he's talking about, what do they say? They're just trying to get a bunch of how the fuck do they say it? Like they're trying to just get a bunch of normal people, Joe Schmoes, to fucking.
Yeah. And then yet they're like in the thing talking about how we're creating some pipe dream for a bunch of losers so we can take
pipe
their
dream for
money. It's like,
losers.
dude, they filmed you talking about how you're just gonna like scam them. But in the end, I think it's hilarious that all these like how they said they think it's funny when like these rich kids get scammed. 'Cause like I don't
Yeah.
understand like how much were the tickets like.
To go-
For the bottom line one, like without the villas and all this crazy shit, like what were they? It was like $10,000-$12,000 or something.
yeah,
And then for
yeah,
like
it was
the base,
12,000,
like
yeah.
the base general admission,
And
like
so
the
then you-
cheapest tickets you get were like $12,000.
And you get there and you get set up in a FEMA tent left over from the hurricane that went through there. And then they had cheese sandwiches and the.
Oh yeah,
So that's where all like the cheese sandwich memes came from. Was that?
it was from that thing.
Yeah.
But even so, like you deserve to get scammed. Like those are like big names that they're promoting, and you would think like Oh yeah, like Kanye's gonna be there, but yet he hasn't said a
Not a
word about like
single,
none of them
not
like
a
said
single
anything. Like
band
it
or
wasn't on. You couldn't like Google blah 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 band Fire Festival
right.
2017. Like it was like it wasn't a thing. Like they weren't. No one had agreed to any of
No
this.
one.
So like I don't understand how all these influencers and like they're in the social media thing. How did you not know? You're supposed to be the ones that are supposed to make things happen online, and it's like
And so like
you don't even know.
there was one because like I was wondering like was there actually like the nice ass villas that they were talking about you get? And so one of the influencers was saying that like she stayed in one
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
got
She like
like
she somehow got one.
yeah, but all these people just trapped on this island
That's what it was. They were
with
trapped.
with just cheese sandwiches and water that some guy almost had to suck dick to get fucking to get have them release it through customs.
Yeah, and that's what he said literally was gonna have to happen. But they were nice about it. They just gave him water.
But I definitely recommend watching both of them because one of them, the Hulu one, has Billy
I,
McFarlane in it.
yeah, I think it's pretty like comical too, like the Hulu one. So I
Yeah,
like how they almost like they're just pretty much making fun of him. How he was like, yeah, he was supposed to be the next Mark Zuckerberg, and he was
yeah,
like he saw himself as like the greatest entrepreneur and then like tech guy. But I'm like, what he doesn't do anything. Like
yeah. I
he
still,
scams money, and then
yeah,
he like tells other people who do know how to do that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Like I don't know what that guy actually does.
I don't either. But and then like when so he got arrested, right? And then like before he went to court, posted bail, and then like was trying to start scamming right off
Instantly
like
out of jail.
the day of. Like he gets out of jail and the day of he's like, okay, let's try to make some money. That guy's a hustler.
But I mean, I guess. I mean, but but that should happen so often too, though, because all he was doing was basically just sending out emails, and if you respond to them, you're basically sucked in,
Right.
and that's how all this other crap, which people get scammed every day too. It's just
Yeah.
like you've won $1 million.
Right.
Give me your bank account, and then I can instantly
Yeah.
deposit it. And they're like, oh wow, here
Oh,
you
no
go.
way. And then boom.
So I mean, I guess it makes sense. You know, you send. It takes you a few minutes to send 1,000 emails
Yeah.
requesting $1,000, and say you only get 5 responses back. You made $5,000 in
Right.
a matter of minutes. So I guess that's pretty good, actually.
And speaking of that, like I don't think I got scammed, but I definitely need to follow up on this for sure. Because so Tracy's brother and sister-in-law are coming down for the 4th of July and we'll be here. And so I went on SeatGeek where I get all of my baseball tickets from, just the app there. And I was like, okay, they were texting back and forth, whatever, where to sit, and they want to sit there. And so I was like, okay, I just found these seats, and they're $82 a piece or something like that. I said, whatever, that's not bad. So like, I'll buy them now because they're probably, yeah, that's just your Sunday morning sirens. So that's gonna sound great. We could probably edit it out, but we don't know how.
But we don't know how to do that. It's definitely possible. We just don't know how.
So I buy them off SeatGeek. I buy these 4 tickets off SeatGeek, and I get like usually within minutes you can see your tickets on there. And so here I'll open the app right now and tell you what it said. So you can go on this SeatGeek thing and you can pick any fucking event you want: soccer, baseball, basketball, concerts, whatever. So go to my tickets here. Cardinals Mariners July 4th. So it says order fulfilled. Your tickets will be delivered in a third-party app, which I've never had happen before with SeatGeek.
It sounds weird.
So I was waiting for this other email to show up. This other email showed up, and it was with like Ticketmaster. It was through, but it just looks weird.
Do you have the tickets?
So that's so I get this email and it's like it says accept offer or whatever, and then it shows it's like this is not your ticket.
This email is not your
Right.
ticket.
So but it lists all the tickets, right? And so and then it says decline tickets if you don't want them. Some bundled items may appear on a separate confirmation email. Like okay. And then it's like it says it's from Ticketmaster.
Hmm.
So like Ticketmaster through like Seattle Mariners ticket sales. So I, okay, accept tickets. I get on, I click accept tickets, and then it takes me to this Seattle Mariners website where I got to create an account. Like, okay, whatever. Did my email and a password, got in there, and then I had to click accept my tickets. I accepted them. There's 4 tickets right there. Those 4. I was like, okay, got them. I started transferring them over from there to like my Apple Wallet, what just so they're on there, and I did 2 of them, and then it said, "Oops, something went wrong." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And so it logged me out. I go and log back on. It said email and password not valid. Like I literally just created this a minute ago, so I didn't forget my password already.
So you don't have like the little barcode weird scan thing yet anyway?
So I got 2 of them. So I reset my password. And get on there, and there's no fucking tickets on there. I'm like, what the fuck? So, and then I call this number that's on this email, whatever, and it says, oh, we're closed on the weekends unless the Mariners are at home. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'll call on Monday because they're open on the weekdays. And I sent him an email too, but it's like this fucking, it says I'm sending it to the Seattle Mariners, and then I get this fucking email back or whatever saying like fan center. I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know. I gotta.
That's weird.
Yeah.
For a while, like back in the day when I was living in New Jersey, I used to go to the Nets games all the time. So I would buy shit, what did I use? A StubHub.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, this was back like in like 2010. So like, there wasn't very many apps and like
Right.
ways to like transfer tickets and shit like that. So you had to actually like you'd only print them.
Print them, yeah.
Print them. So there was so many times where I had to like meet up in person with these like just shady characters for tickets.
Oh yeah.
Like so, but it's pretty crazy to think like how much like it's come to that now. It's like I can't even talk to a person anymore because you got email.
Yeah.
And it's like, of course, I'm not gonna. I feel like that's the thing. That's part of the scamming too. Is like they're gonna direct you to so many different emails,
Right.
to where you're just kind of like, oh fuck this.
But I mean, I have 2 tickets though. And like this whole SeatGeek thing came about. Like there's like SeatGeek Game Time. I think a couple other ones. Like, these all started to where like you could buy tickets on here with no extra fees. Like you're just buying the tickets. Because like StubHub and Ticketmaster or whatever, it's like always a $20 fee per ticket.
Oh yeah.
And now both of these sites are doing the same fucking thing though. So it's like, what's the point? Like, you go on and you think, okay, I'm buying tickets right now for I don't know $30 a piece or whatever, and then it's like, okay, but these $30 tickets just turned into $50 tickets a piece because
$30 ticket, $30 fee. There you go.
So I mean, I guess the only way to avoid that is to go to the stadium and buy a ticket from there, because there's no fees there, which I'm sure you can do. I doubt the Mariners have season tickets sold out. I don't think so. But yeah, I've always used this app, and this never happened. And now I was so pissed off yesterday. It's like, motherfucker, I got.
But yeah, it should just be like an instant like, here's the little barcode scan thing.
Right.
Like even when you bought them the other day, you emailed it to me like right away, and I had it.
I just transferred it to you. So that's like I got these 2 right here, right? Like those look legit.
Yeah.
They had, but I can't find the other 2.
Huh.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Speaking of games though.
Yeah, we went to one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season opener, dude.
Yeah, Sox. They are fucking not good right now either, though.
We went to the good game though.
Yeah, they've won 2 games, and we saw one of them.
Well, they won that one in style,
yeah,
though.
top of the ninth home run. They got a so that picture I sent you on the Red Sox Instagram.
That's us. We're
The,
famous.
the video is a video. If you're out there and have the Red Sox on your Instagram, watch the video from when they beat the Mariners, and it's just
You'll know exactly what game it is because it's the only one of 3.
two.
They won twice?
They've only won two games. They
No, I
won,
mean of them at the Mariners.
yeah, no, they only won one game there.
Yeah, so one of the 4 games. That's the one that we were at.
Right. Yeah, that was. They won one there, and then they won one in Oakland, and then last night they lost in the bottom of the ninth, and then the night before they lost like 15 to something. Yeah, it was. I was just like, what the fuck? You go from World Series champions to 2-8. Not good.
But it was little dudes
Yeah, it was his
First
first game.
game.
He loved it. He was chugging beer.
chugging beers.
Yeah.
And, you know.
No, he did really good though. He's always really good whenever we take him out. He'll either sleep or stare. But it
Just
was,
had his little earmuffs on. He was good to go.
oh, yeah, at first we didn't have him on, and a loud noise came, and he's just like looking around, and but you throw those on, and he's all good to go.
He's here to party.
Yep.
So yeah, it was very clear where we were sitting. I was like, hey, look, we're gonna go in through the right field entrance,
Right,
right there.
Because
And-
you, Aaron, and Burns.
Yeah, because we were down the street having a couple drinks before the game, and I was like, hey, there's where we're going in.
Right.
There's not a line.
Our seats are in right field. Why would we not enter right field?
Instantly, I lose Aaron like a child,
Yeah.
like in the crowd. not even in the stadium yet.
No.
He's like, the line is shorter over there. Let's go. And I'm like, and I'm walking, talking to Burns, and my phone starts ringing. I already know. I look behind me, and I'm
He's
like,
gone.
he's not even here. I knew as soon as my phone started ringing, I knew he was lost. I turned around. He's like, where are you at? I'm like, going in through the entrance that we made very clear was what the plan was.
Like
and our seats they were literally right there.
Right. He had a ticket too. Like,
Yeah.
So like he can't be lost. Just go to your seat.
Yeah, and that's what I was like, well, I came this way. I was like, just meet us at the seats, dude. Oh my god. Yeah,
No,
that's
but
one
yeah,
thing.
it was a good game. Good game to be at. Maybe they'll win more. Probably, maybe not. I know they can't just win 2 games. They can't just win 2 games all year though.
I mean, that'd make history. 2 games.
Not in a good. You go from winning the World Series to 2 games. It's not bad. That would, yeah. I don't. With the talent they have on their team, I don't understand how they haven't won more than 2. But I know their pitching has been pretty shaky.
Pretty not
But,
good.
Yeah, pretty not good. And they get paid a lot of money. Like a lot of
Maybe they should
money.
pay him less.
Yeah. Like a lot.
Like, give me a number.
Like if I were to say to you that one guy was given a $250 million deal a couple years ago.
For how long?
I think it was 8 years. I think. But I don't know, that's nothing compared to what some of the other baseball players are getting right now. Like 300 million.
And these are like 8-year contracts?
This one was a 10-year.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think
I'd go to Firefest if I had that kind of money.
Yeah, Bryce Harper, who played for the Washington Nationals last year. He was a free agent this year. He agreed to a 13-year, $330 million deal.
That's crazy.
This
What does that break down to yearly?
330 divided by 13? I don't know. I'd have to
More than I'll make my entire life.
more than
I'd have to live
Yeah.
to be about a good 2,000 years old just to make like.
that's 25 million a year.
Yeah, I couldn't even do that in 1 year. Like,
Yeah, it's over 25 mil a year, 28 mil, 26, something like that. But that wasn't even the the biggest deal.
That dude should have went to a baseball player and not Ja Rule. He could have really made it happen.
Yeah. So Mike Trout, who plays for the Angels, his deal, $430 million.
And how many years?
His was also like he'll retire there. So, yeah, 12 years. 430 million. He's probably
That's insane.
he's probably the best player in baseball.
And how many of the people like on the teams get paid that much?
No one. He's the only one that gets paid
Okay,
that much.
I was gonna say like there has to be some sort of budget.
Like he doesn't, and they're not even. The team's not even good.
Oh, okay. So then all the money goes to him.
Yeah.
What's the next highest paid person on that team?
For the Angels,
So who was that? The 430 million.
Mike Trout.
All right, who's the next highest payer?
So
The player to get paid on that team.
all right, I'll look it up. Because Chris Sale, Red Sox pitcher who has not pitched well so far this year, signed a 5-year, $145 million contract extension. Yeah. Just to throw a baseball, though. Like, I wonder if they have, like, towards the end of the baseball year, and they're like, all right, you have all this money now. And they just have someone come in and tell them how to spend it and how not to spend it, like we do.
Oh yeah, yeah. At the end of the season, so here come guys. You're gonna have a lot of time on your hands. Here's what you should and shouldn't do, because we have that. Because we rake in so much dough.
Yeah.
Being gone for 4 months, we have to be told
We
what to
have
do with
be
our
told
money.
What to do.
So one of the things they told us not to do was, you may not want to go out and purchase a brand new vehicle. Well,
I did.
yeah, a good amount of us went out and did just that, purchased brand new vehicles. I got mine just before though, but there was a whole lot of disregarding as to what we should do with our finances.
Yeah. I mean, I needed a vehicle, though. I haven't had a vehicle in 2 years.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
It was time.
Time for a vehicle. And so I figure if I haven't had a vehicle in 2 years and I haven't been paying car insurance or whatnot, or I think I'm okay. I'm a 30, I guess 31 now. Yeah, I'm a 31-year-old man. I don't think I need somebody that's
To tell me.
10 to maybe 11 years older than I am to tell me like what I should be doing with my money.
Don't go spend that all on some fancy record player.
Yeah. It's not like I came home and emptied my whole bank account
Yeah.
for this fucking like no.
And like, okay, I can see how it's understandable for like,
These new
the
kids.
junior people. And that's the thing too, is you see it all the time. It's like, sick, I got like $1,000 in the bank right now.
Yeah.
Let me go buy this 25% APR on this like
Right.
Cadillac, because I've seen that. I was like, wow, how much are you paying, dude? Like, it's like, and then the car's gone within like the next couple months.
We got a lot of the kids coming in and whatever, and I don't know, like they probably need to be told a little bit on what they should not be spending.
But that's the thing too, is that I don't know. I guess.
But at the same time, like, do you though? Like, you're in the military. You should have some sort of like, hey, if I do this, I'm not going to be able to eat. Or, hey, if I do this, I'm not going to be able to get to work because I can't fill up my gas tank.
Yeah.
Because it's $3.50 a gallon. And I live in fucking Tacoma.
Because, yeah, like, but you need to even not be in some sort of debt or anything just in order to join.
Right.
And then, like, you rack up these insane bills while in because you have, like,
The
slightest bit of money.
People do it, though, which is crazy. I guess that's why they have the trainings, because people actually, I don't know.
I guess I just get offended by it when I hear the stuff that they're telling me.
Yeah.
It's like, really, dude, don't
Because we were all standing there on the mess deck, or whatever. I was in my oil-soaked coveralls, and I'm like, you're saying all this stuff like, don't go and buy a new vehicle the first day you get here. Well, I already had it in my mind. We're pulling in. I have duty. The day I get off duty, the very next day, I'm driving, and I'm probably going to buy this vehicle.
You actually already had it reserved.
Yeah, I put down a $500 deposit to have nobody else even look at it.
So like, but yeah, I get it. They need to talk to people. I think they need to do it on like a personal level, because this group thing, it doesn't
Right.
sink in. Because then they're just like, oh, cool, yeah, I'm gonna go buy this,
Because
whatever.
me and a couple of guys, we were just fucking off the whole time out in the back, just saying shit.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, just cracking wise. But like I said, there is a few like I was like, dude, you really have $12 in your bank account? I'm like, yeah, why? Is that not a lot? I was like, what? What do you mean? Is that not? Yes, dude. Like,
Dude, how much do you have in your bank account right now? This one kid told me, he goes, $37. I was like, what? That's a problem.
yeah, and then but then for them to question like, was that not a lot? Like, I mean, I got like $20 in cash in my pocket, and then I have 13 in the bank. I was like, dude, you have some problems. Like,
You also racked up $200 on your ship store bill that you need to pay off. You
yeah,
probably should have did that before you came
Yeah.
home and got tattoos all over your body.
yeah, that's another thing. They just go
Like
wild.
these kids, they get out of boot camp, they go to their first unit, and within
blasted.
a week, they have a tattoo.
They just get blasted. It's like, oh man, like how much was that?
$580 for
yeah.
that little thing. Well, yeah, he said that it was going to take long. And who'd you go with? Myself.
It's like, oh man, but whatever.
Hey,
If it wasn't for them making those poor decisions, we wouldn't have anything to talk about right now. So thank you to all you very just bad people with money. Thank you.
all you poor people.
Although, I mean,
Because
I do.
I'm so rich.
Yeah.
I have so much money. I'm living in apartment 709.
It's
This place is like a party house, dude.
they Firefest was actually gonna happen here,
Yeah.
but they were like, no, there's a baby on the way. So
I got
yeah.
like 20 bottles of $500 champagne over there, and
We pop them just cause.
yeah, like I'm not even gonna drink this. I'm gonna open it though. No, that's not the case at all.
No, the quite opposite. I mean, I wanted
Yeah.
a new cover for the truck.
Oh, I bought one yesterday too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I bought one too. So because we went to the store yesterday, went to Marshall's to get some things.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I know how much trucks he likes that place.
oh yeah. So we go there, and I was like, "What do you want to take?" And she's like, "We take your truck." So I was like, okay. So I switch over the car seat or whatever, which is a pain in the ass. So I'm just swearing the whole time trying to unclip this fucking thing. So I finally switch it over, and then so I've done it once. This was the second time, and I put him right behind my seat, which is a big mistake because there's not a lot of room once I do that because the car seat's fucking huge. And so I'm doing that, and I'm like, God damn it. I'm like laying on top of the steering wheel as I'm driving to this place. And so we get there, and I switch it to the middle seat. But yeah, she loves that place. Like, we can't, like, I was looking at something, and I'm done, and I'm like she was just right there, and I'm looking, and she's gone. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, text her. I'm like, where are you? And I'm just looking at my phone, and nothing.
No
Nothing.
3 dots.
No 3 dots. And like a couple minutes go by, and she's like, stay there. I see you. I'm like, okay. Yeah, you see me? I haven't moved in the last 5 minutes.
That's also where she got that the little baseball. She sent you the picture when me and her went. She sent you the picture of the little like couch.
Yeah.
But it had like the baseball print.
Yeah.
You're like, how did you get that into the apartment? Thinking it was like a couch.
Yeah, I thought it
It
looked
like,
huge
it was
in
like,
the picture.
It was like, did Dan help you? It's like, no, I did it by myself.
Yeah.
This is while she was still pregnant. It's like, and then it's like, a knee-high
Yeah.
chair.
You can't even sit in it.
I thought that was
The
pretty good.
baby can.
But yeah, so it was when we were there. We were there at the store. And she was like, I want to buy this right now. And then I was like, so buy it. She's like, no, I don't need to. And then so the next day I was I was online, and then she saw like my name pop up on the messenger. And then she's like, God, that couch, I should have bought it. And I was like, has that couch been burning through your brain ever since we left? She's like, I'm going back today after work. And she did. She hauled ass all the way, thinking somebody was gonna buy that. Like, I need to go buy this chair right now. I don't even know if it's there. Should I call and ask if it's still there? I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's there. And then that's when she brought it up
Nice.
by herself in one hand.
I don't even remember what I was talking about. Why I was talking about going to the store.
The truck. The trucks. Yeah, the trucks. We're talking about how we just went out and purchased vehicles. Everybody.
Right. Everyone purchased trucks, but why did I? Oh, the cover.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So we got this big ass fucking stroller too that you can either put the car seat in or put him in, and it's fucking huge. Like it took up half of. It takes up half of the back of the truck, and so she's like, I want to take this because what if the carts aren't big enough to put the car seat or where the fuck it is, the carry, I don't know what it's called.
The carrier
The baby
stroller
yeah,
car seat
yeah.
combo.
What is it? I don't even know. I'm like half retarded right now. I probably had one too many old fashions last night. But so yeah, so it's taking up half the thing, and I'm like, where the fuck are we gonna put anything if we buy it? Because one, we're in Seattle and it's raining, and two, I don't have a cover for the bed yet.
Yeah.
And so she's like, you need to get one. And I'm like, no shit, I need to get one. But I was like, take the stroller out and put it in your car, and then we'll go, and we'll put him in the cart there. And sure as shit, these carts are tiny as fuck. I'm like, God damn it. I mean, the thing fit in there a little bit, like it like wedged it in there, but so we had to push around 2 carts because of the shit that she wanted. But yeah, so I got home and I got on the computer right away, and I was like, all right, bought. And then I'm reading the installation instructions or whatnot, or whatever, in people's comments, like, oh, this is one of the hardest ones to put on. I'm like, fuck.
Mine's coming in on Friday. Hopefully it's easy.
You got yours from Amazon, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got mine from tonocoversworld.com.
I probably should have went there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So another guy that bought a brand new truck also bought a cover from there as well. That's $1,000. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? But
Yeah, that dude
God,
is dropping some dough.
He's got some. He's got it to spend. Speaking of dough, while we're on this topic of money, so Johnny Walker owed me money, lots of it.
Oh yeah, everybody knows Johnny Walker.
He owed me lots of money, just from New Zealand, right? From the Airbnb and whatnot. And so, like, everyone that stayed with us paid up. Like, they all paid, and just him. And I'm like, whatever, fine. Like, I don't need it, but I want it, cause like, you slept in a place where it was expensive, and
Yes.
it's not free. And I knew he was gonna pay me or whatever, but so he's like, I'm like, do you have Venmo? He's like, no. I'm like, do you have USA? No. I'm like, who do you bank with?
Oh yeah. He's like some random
Fucking credit union
in
in
Los Angeles.
Like, what?
And like, how do you pay your bills?
So he
comes
through
up with
that
his
credit union.
crazy stories of how he.
So his
like-
direct deposit is through Chase, is what he was saying.
Oh yeah.
And then from Chase, he transfers it to this credit union every month.
Yeah. Because the credit union is what he uses to pay his bills. The bank account is what he uses to
Right.
store his loot.
Right. He's like, because
So-
I don't want to spend it all. I'm like, what? So he's got to so he sets up his Venmo. He sets up his Venmo through this credit union.
He still chose to not use Chase.
Right. And which
Oh,
took
man.
forever because Venmo didn't recognize this credit union, not a bank, a credit union. It's like me still having my Otis Federal Credit Union account in J Maine. Like, no, it doesn't make any fucking sense. So I'm like, well, can't you just pull the cash out at an ATM? Well, I don't have a debit card for that. Like, what? Like, you have all of your money in this account, but you don't have a debit card for it? He said, no, I have a debit card for my Chase.
And we're like, why?
But
What?
you don't have any money in there.
So yeah. He purposely doesn't have the card so he doesn't spend.
It's just so fucking weird. I'm like, what, dude? And I'd see him every day. Like, Johnny, where's my money?
His answer is great. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Like, it
Where-
sounds like just some drug dealer
Yeah.
asking the guy to pay up. Like, where's my money? It's coming. It's gonna be here soon.
This is like 2 weeks worth of every day. Johnny, where's my money?
It's
coming.
coming.
It's coming. Where the fuck is it? Where's it coming from?
It'll be here. Like, we all get paid at the same time.
Right.
It's
And
gonna
we
be
just
here.
got paid the other day. So where is it?
It's like he's gonna show up with just like a bag with a dollar sign
Right.
on it, and he's gonna just hand you over a bag
Yeah.
of cash.
Don't worry about counting it. It's all there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I trust you. Hey, this is $100 wrapped in ones.
Why do you have such a big ass bag for this little amount of money? He brings a briefcase.
And it's handcuffed to him.
Yeah. Where's the key? I threw it away. Why? I didn't want anyone to steal
I
this money.
swallowed it.
It's only like $250, dude. Like,
Like, oh man, I thought it'd look like more.
that guy's a character though. He says some funny shit, and he
Oh,
doesn't,
yeah.
doesn't even mean to.
Oh no, yeah, he's man. That's why I enjoy hanging out with the dude so much. Like, and it's funny because he just he makes me like angry all the time. But it's just comedy with that guy around.
Yeah.
Like I said on that one episode with him, dude forgot I was sitting next to him on a 4-5 day road trip, and says, "Oh, I forgot you were here." Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, we went camping this past weekend. Went down to Mount Rainier, and we were just sitting by the campfire.
Did you go camping or was it glamping?
Nah, we went. Well, I slept in a tent.
You slept in a tent. All right.
Johnny had his propane heater and everything inside his car. And
What
I was
the
like,
fuck?
yeah. So he takes so. So me and Burns, we wanted a fire, you know. So we're like, dude, come on, like let's make a fire. He'd be like, but I hate smelling like smoke.
That's what Johnny says?
Yes. So he has a propane tank, and he has this like propane like fire pit like you have like at your apartment and like in the courtyard, you know, like it's a fire pit,
Right.
a portable fire pit that you hook up to like a 5-gallon propane tank. So I feel embarrassed when we're like at a campsite and we have a propane fucking fire going on with the thing inside of where the fire should be, and it has like these little fake logs on top. And like
Out in the woods.
out in the woods, we're using a propane campfire fire pit portable thing,
Because he hates smelling like smoke.
Yes,
And didn't he used to smoke cigarettes?
that's different, he says.
Oh. I feel like that smell of smoke is worse than campfire smell of smoke.
Because it makes you feel like, you know, you were outside, you were doing stuff, you know. It's a you know. So me and Burns still went and got this whole like radio flyer like pull cart just full of logs, which was pretty cool. So we ended up still making a fire. So at the end of the night, oh, actually, let me backtrack. This is how Johnny's just such a character. We're there mid conversation, he just falls asleep on his chair, just like I'm like, he was telling a story too. He was like, yeah, man. So yeah, like this one time, and then me and Burns look up and we're like, is he fucking asleep, dude? He's asleep, just like that. He just fell asleep. Like, dude's not even narcoleptic. He just fell asleep mid sentence. So I'm like, all right, let's wrap this shit up. All right, it's, and it was only like 11:30. Like, I wanted to have some drinks, by the campfire or whatever. So then Johnny unhooks his propane from his fire pit, and he has like a little propane heater to put inside the car where he sleeps. I was like, dude, I'm genuinely worried
That he's gonna blow up.
he's gonna blow up, then it catch on fire, or it's just gonna go out and he's just gonna like drown in propane. Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm scared that like I'm gonna like peek in here and it's just like wavy and like I can't even see. I'm like my eyes are burning, and you just like fell asleep in propane. But I mean, he woke up the next morning. He woke up, but yeah, that little. Oh, and it's literally like 6 inches away from his feet, and there's like a warning on it. It says like keep all items like 2 feet away from the front or whatever. I mean, it's on him. I'm like, this is so dangerous, dude. Oh yeah.
Does he own a tent?
Yes, but it's like a 15 person, like this insane. I don't even, I have this, I've never seen it, but I just have this image. It's like like I stayed in like one of those army tents like
Yeah,
during
yeah,
like
yeah.
one of the trainings I had to do, like with it had like bunk beds in it and lockers and like but it's like you put the big giant pole in the middle and it looks like a big top like tent. Like that's what I pictured Johnny having. Like that, like a big green canvas heavy tent, and like that's what I picture that he has. So he never brings it because it's like he says it's way too big and it requires multiple people to like just
Yeah,
be able
it's
to
a
put up.
15-person tent.
Like I was like, I
You
don't
can
even.
sleep a village.
Well, that's the thing too. He didn't even like buy it. It was like from a unit that was gonna throw it away. So it actually is a
It's a
military
military tent.
tent that was gonna get thrown away, and he just, I'll take that, and never uses it. So he uses the car camp like tent canopy thing, since it's a wagon. So you get to like turn your car into a tent.
You can turn your car into a mobile living tent.
Yeah, we should. You know what? That should be let's put his car, a picture of his car as what our background's gonna be for this one, with it set
It's
up.
got to be set up though.
Oh, I can find that picture
Yeah.
easily.
It's got to be on Instagram or Facebook.
It's on both.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's speaking of oh man, I could talk about this guy all day. But like Printy when oh Printy, there's another person who's been on the show. This dude's outdoors, he knows what he's doing. He goes camping, whatever. He just doesn't do it that often, with the kids and all. So we were talking, and then because he was gonna go camping last weekend too, and then whatever, I go away, whatever, and then Johnny tells Printy, "Hey man, it's kind of cool, like, me and Dan, we inspired you to go camping." He's like, whoa, first off, hold on. I've been doing this shit for years. Like, I know what I'm doing. But it's like, you did not inspire me to go get into the great outdoors. Oh, man. Johnny's gone, like, full blown. Like, he is
He's
in it.
inspiring people. He's a fucking social media inspirer.
He's
one of he's
an influencer.
I look at his Instagram and I just get influenced, influencized.
Yeah, you just want to get to the great outdoors,
Yeah.
and experience everything that Johnny Walker is experiencing. So I'm gonna just go ahead and plug him too. Check him out on the line on the
line.
Instagrams. He may just inspire you to do stuff. Get a car with the driver on the wrong side and go outside and do stuff.
Yeah.
Are you looking him up?
I'm trying to find him right now.
Let me see. Let me see.
I'm trying to find him right now, but all I can find right now is a video of a fight at a baseball game. Bench is clear in Pittsburgh after Chris Archer throws behind Derek Dietrich. Dietrich stared at his home run ball at first at bat. I want to watch this. It's probably gonna sound like shit on me.
It's probably ruining all
whole
of our
fucking thing.
Yeah. Fights are a dangerous thing to look at online, man. You'll watch this, and before you know it, it's like 6 hours later.
This is a baseball game, though. There should be no fighting.
Oh, man, here we go. I want to see some punches. I love it when the batter just like chases down the mound and just goes after the pitcher. Wait, are they friends now again?
Yeah, I guess so. That was not what I expected. Fuck, I just ruined the whole goddamn podcast for nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
For nothing.
What else you got? So yeah, that Johnny rant went on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? I can't not talk about the guy. So we're back. We're home. I live in an RV.
Right.
So, I need to put the thing. I need to make it livable, So I gotta, get all my hookups, all my everything. So where I stay, you already dropped the plug at where you stay. I stay at number 16.
Dude, don't say that. People are gonna find you. You're at number 16?
Ah, dang it. It's the only RV park in all of Washington.
Really?
Dang it. Now I said what?
Find.
Oh, well, they know we're in Seattle. But
you're not in Seattle, though.
I'm not.
No, so now they'll never find you.
Mm-mm.
And they don't even know what you drive.
So check it out. I'm like, all right. So I live in a fifth wheel RV. So, I need a truck to pull the thing. And if you don't know what that is, it's where it hooks up inside the bed and not the bumper. So I'm like, fuck. I hate having to reverse this thing. Like I'm just gonna throw it out there. I told everybody I'm not a fisherman, and I'm not afraid to admit that.
You're not a fisherman, and you can't back up.
I mean, I've done it plenty of times, and but this park, it's tight. Like and I have a long bed, so we got some length on us.
Right.
Oh my God! So I take Johnny with me because I was like, I just needed an extra set of eyes. So I was like, all right, I don't mind. I'll make a fool out of myself trying to back this damn thing up and park it. Like if I hit something, I don't mind if I hit like a pole or I run over something. I would hate myself if I hit someone else's.
Right.
Which has happened plenty of times in this park. And I didn't want to be that guy to hit it. So Johnny, I take him with me. I was like, dude, I need you to be my eyes, dude. Just spot me and make sure I don't crash into anyone's shit. Oh my God. It was embarrassing, dude. Like it took me over an hour just to give up. Just to give up.
Well, I can't imagine Johnny was much help.
Nah, well, that was the thing too. Is like it's so fucking difficult because I'm like I know where I need to like make the cut so I can start like really get my reverse so I can start getting the damn RV to start turning. And I'm like, God, like Johnny, I told you like right here, dude. Look, when the back of the RV gets to this point, tell me so I can start turning. It was like reverse, straight, reverse, straight, reverse, straight. Oh, dude, it was over an hour. So finally, I pulled forward. I said, I quit. I was like, I was this close to just putting it back in storage and not even giving a shit. So finally, I just go back up to the front. I go to the front desk and I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't back this damn thing up.
I can't park my home.
Yeah. So the lady, she's like, no problem. I'll get our, one of the other guys that runs the park with her. It's like, yeah, he's down the street. Be here in 10 minutes. He's coming back anyway. He lives on the premises also. So I'm like, all right, cool. Calm down. Because by this point, the blood pressure, it's up there. I'm like, it's not good.
Yeah.
So finally, the dude gets there. He's like, oh, all right, it's gonna be a little tight, I see the equations like, dancing around his head. He's like, okay, bring it on back. Left, right, left, go forward, left, right. All right, you're in. Just like that. 3 minutes. I was like, oh my God. And it was.
You're gonna need to hire a driver for when you leave here.
No, leaving's fine. I could not back the damn thing up. So getting it out of there is gonna be no problem. So I preferred to purchase the pull through sites, but this was a reverse in only. But because it was tight, like I'm gonna give myself that. It was a very, very narrow driveway. And then Johnny was well, I guess I didn't crash into anybody, so I guess he did his part. I didn't crash into anyone, so we did good.
He did his part. That's
Yeah.
good.
So that's enough. That's enough of Johnny until we bring him back on
Bring him back
eventually.
on. Maybe he can actually say some words this time on. He didn't talk much.
He's a laugher.
And by not much, I mean like at all.
I think that was partly my fault. I get wrapped up a little bit too much sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because Hayes did. He was a talker.
He
So,
talked, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
And I feel like we were both chiming in a lot. And
Oh yeah.
he gave us some good feedback.
He tried to steal the show.
And to top it off, he hasn't even listened to it. He hasn't even listened to the episode yet.
How?
I don't know.
Does he not know how YouTube works? We need to figure out how to get on other. That's what we'll do with this one. We'll get this one on Spotify or something.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay, Hopefully, probably not.
But we'll still keep it on our channel. We're not going to call this a podcast anymore. We're going to call it our YouTube channel.
We have a YouTube channel. This is Mike and Dan's YouTube channel.
And it's going to eventually blossom
We're
into
changing
a
everything.
podcast.
We're
I
changing
swear.
everything. We're not even famous though.
Well,
We didn't even we had big dreams about this thing.
I know. Well, if we got paid to do this damn
That's
thing,
what I
we'd
said.
be able to.
That's what I said the other day. I said,
We'd be able to create more of these.
Someone needs to pay us to do this so we can do them more.
I mean, we
often.
dropped a lot. If you review what we just said, we dropped a lot of like some ads, a little bit of promoting here and there.
Yeah, SeatGeek, get your tickets or get fucked.
StubHub.
Yeah.
Meet weird people in weird parking lots to get your tickets.
Yeah. We're going to get sued again. I mean, we haven't got sued by the other ones that we know of. Now we are. They know where we live.
Now they know where we live.
709 and 16.
And number 16. God,
Fuck. We should have aired this.
we're effed.
We have to air this. It's live.
It's happening.
It's happening. It's happening. Speaking of live or lack thereof, I found this story about some rhino poachers.
I don't like those guys.
No, you shouldn't. Well, guess what? One was killed by an elephant. You're going out one day trying to hunt a rhino, and you get killed by something you're not even hunting, an elephant. And then guess what happens?
What?
He got eaten by lions. Yeah. He got killed by a elephant.
So he never even saw a rhino to begin with.
I don't know if he saw
there was
one or
no
not.
rhinos even got killed.
There was 5 poachers. They were in South Africa last week to kill rhino. Only 4 of the men left alive.
So did they sneak onto some sort of refuge? I know that happens a lot out there.
yeah.
Even though it's a refuge,
It was a national
there's
park.
still armed dudes who have to patrol because people will still break in. Hunt.
They were at the Kruger National Park illegally and on foot. Is not wise. It holds many dangers, and this incident is evidence of that. The 4 that were survived were arrested and will appear in court. Nice. Oh, it gets better.
Really? Hunting rhino, killed by an elephant and eaten by a lion, and it still gets better?
It gets better. So, authorities have launched investigation into alleged poacher's death and accomplices. Yeah. Police told Times Live that the elephant attacked, suddenly killing the man. His accomplices claim to have carried his body to the road so that passerbys could find it in the morning. Then they vanished from the park. Then the suspected poachers called the dead man's family, which then called Don English, regional ranger, the most popular game reserve in the country. English assured the family that he would do everything possible to recover the body.
Little did they know there was some hungry lions in the area.
All the lions had left behind with the man was his skull and a pair of pants.
Oh my God.
A skull and a pair of pants.
Wow. Wow, yeah. I want to know how the elephant, like, did it, like,
I don't know.
trample him? Did it, like, trunk him? Did it, like, spear him with its tusk?
It was sudden, though. I wonder if they had an open casket. Just a pair of jeans laying in there. Daddy's favorite denims.
Them's my poaching pants.
He's my poaching pants. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's some yeah, that you can't make that up. Holy shit. I feel like that would have been like in an Ace Ventura movie or something.
Right. A skull and a pair of pants. That's good
They
stuff.
managed to take his like bottom half off, like out of the pants. Like that's pretty impressive that the lions. There had to have been
The pants were intact too. They said
there had to have been 3 lions, one holding one side of one leg, the other lion holding the other leg, and the other one pulling the body out,
unbuttoning first.
Wow.
They found the pants unbuttoned and zippered down, that way for easy removal.
Yeah.
Then they devoured the body.
Devoured.
They devoured it.
That is such an intense word to like use for that situation.
Oh man, we missed a lot of shit too when we were gone.
Well, yeah, I mean,
We missed a lot of shit, like Aunt Becky trying to pay from Full House, you know.
whatever happened to predictability?
Yeah, that she's trying to pay. I don't know what the fuck happened, but they were in court the other day. And then there was like memes out there of like one episode where they were like doing something to get their kid in like kindergarten or some shit. I don't know. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I saw the memes and stuff, and I had no clue what
Yeah.
it was referring to. So it's like, we can't even enjoy good memes anymore. We're gone for so long.
Yeah. Well, it's good to be back. We should do this again.
Yeah. So we're back. So
We should probably do another one. Let's see. Probably. Let's try to shoot one a week.
absolutely, and we're in the same section, so that could easily
week.
be done.
Yeah.
Also, when we take off to California, we're gonna be in California.
Going back to Cali.
So it's gonna be a pain in the ass though, trying to get this stuff from California back up to Seattle
Yeah.
every time we rotate.
Shit. Because we'll be up here for 28 days.
Mm-hmm.
But
We'll figure it out.
Figure
We'll
it
it out. So let's we're gonna make a much better effort to record a hell of a lot more.
yeah. Because that was the original plan.
And it failed miserably.
Yeah, we did. We got busy. Like we said, we don't get paid for this. Somebody pay us.
Yeah. So
Somebody
you
pay us and we'll talk more.
We'll quit our jobs and do this full time.
Full time. I didn't even care if it was like $1.
As long as I got $12 in my bank account, I'm happy.
All right.
So, yeah. Till next time, people.
That's it.
Later.